Hello and welcome to another episode of Marriage Lessons. My name is Paul Ogilvie and I'm your host. And this is my journey of self-awareness with Asperger's. Here's the setup for today's episode. My wife asked me as I'm coming home, "Are you okay?" And I answer, "No, I'm not. I just want some help unloading these groceries." So here's the story behind that. Have you ever heard the story of borrowing the farmer's jack? Well, if you haven't, then just Google borrowing the farmer's jack and you'll find out the story behind that. And as I apply that to my life, I did borrow the farmer's jack. I had just stopped and picked up the groceries from the grocery store and put them in the back of my truck. And on the way home, I did a lot of assuming and just assumed that my wife was not willing to help me put the groceries away. And I got upset. I came home with a chip on my shoulder and was not aware of the words that I said and the impact that they would have on others, what other people were doing at the time. And my wife saw that something was going up, and she asked me if I was okay. And I said, "No, I'm not okay. I just want some help unloading these groceries." I came home with a chip on my shoulder, and she knows me well enough that she can tell me that something's up. And I spoke harshly and very demanding, and I treated people like servants rather than people. And the only thing that was accomplished for a long time was that the groceries got put away, but neither one of us were happy doing it. The takeaway is there's multiple lessons learned from this story that I can apply to my life. The first one I spoke about in episode 1. These are 3x5 cards that I have on a bulletin board in my room. The first one being, slow down, observe. It's about people, not things. Unfortunately, this time I made it about things and not people. I ignored the people and put the groceries first before people, which is the wrong thing to do. Number 2, be aware of other people's state before I insert myself. I was not aware of what was going on. And I just inserted myself, interrupted, and said, "I need help putting these groceries away." I didn't even do that. I think I slammed some down on the counter, and she could tell that something was not right. And number 3, we don't take orders. We invite and persuade. Only God gives commands. So, as far as the transition that I did from coming home and being home and putting groceries away, that was not a smooth transition. Now, I do have some chances in life to have a do-over, and we did buy groceries again, and I did have a do-over, and then I've improved. And part of the reason why I've improved is because I put one of these 3x5 cards with some important words on them to me on the garage door before I come in. And those words on this 3x5 card say, check yourself, smooth transitions, be aware. And that's helped me a lot. In a future episode, I'll talk more about having smooth transitions. But right now, I want to thank you for watching and listening. If you're able to, check like and subscribe. I appreciate it, and may God bless.